What's up, everybody? Okay, so let's talk CNA stuff, right? So last night, I had an experience with a doctor, and he had like a very domineering attitude. And at my hospital, one of the new roles we have is a person going around giving out PPE to everybody. Or, we sit in the room and we hand out PPE to the employees, and I log them in and study all night. Awesome position. But yeah, then I stock and I go around and give people what they need. Sometimes it's more busier than others, but it beats being on the floor, especially when we're short, and we have been short lately, and it's getting on my last nerve. But anyway, I had an experience with the doctor. It was during change of shift, really. People were still coming in, so I couldn't really leave the room. And one of the nurses called and said, hey, there's a doctor who needs N95 and gowns. And I said, okay, I'm coming up. So I came up, and apparently the way he was acting, he probably asked the nurse to get it, and she probably got busy or something and didn't get it, and he was waiting for a long time. So when I came upstairs with my cart and everything, and he was, where were you? And I said, oh, and then he was just going on. I'm like, what do you mean, where was I? So I guess he had the impression that I go around and, give it, and I'm supposed to be at his beck and call. I don't know what was in his mind, but he was about to get it, so let me tell you. So he was, where were you? And I said, I'm coming from PCU. I'm like, why? He was like, because I've been waiting 15 minutes. I said, okay, you were supposed, did you call? And then he said, oh, what, you don't, I said, it don't work like that. If you need something, you either come downstairs and get it, or you call me and I'll come bring it to you, just like she called me, and I'm here now. And he's like, oh, it didn't work like that. No, sir, it doesn't. And then the nurse is looking at me, and the charge nurse looking at me like, how, in the way, and that was a little attitude. It was, because he's from one of those countries where they have a low respect for women, just put it that way. And I'm like, you don't come, first of all, no one comes at me like that. I give you respect, you give me respect. I don't care what your title is. In the same way with patients and family and employee family members and doctor family members. I remember another time when I was getting a report, and they was like, oh, this is Dr. So-and-so's mother, or this is the administrator so-and-so's family member, and I'm like, okay, that's good to know. But the expectation was bend over backwards, and it was like, oh, so be careful. And I'm like, why am I going to be careful? I'm going to do my job like I'm supposed to do. I'm going to give them the care that they need the way I'm supposed to do it, and I am going to treat everyone with respect without any partiality, because neither one of them is Jesus the Christ. So I'm not bending down and bowing down for anybody. I don't care what the title is. Everyone gets treated the same way. I don't care how many degrees they have behind their name. It doesn't matter to me. My supervisors, everyone gets respected and treated the same way. Point blank in the period. So, and where all of that comes from, I think, in my opinion, especially when family members, well, they can't come to the hospital anymore, but at the time when I was given a report like that, I think it comes from people not doing their job the way they're supposed to, not treating the patients the way they are supposed to be treated, with respect, dignity, with empathy, with care, and all of that stuff that we're supposed to have and treat everyone with, no matter what. And I guess people are slipping on that. So then when certain people come, oh, you have to change your attitude. No, boo-boo. It was supposed to be your attitude all along. And it's really frustrating, because it's like, what are we doing here? And so, yeah, guys, Don't treat people special. Treat everyone the same. Do your job the way that you're supposed to do it, with the attitude you're supposed to do it, kindness and all of that. And be consistent with it, and you won't have to switch up your attitude and switch up your care, because you're giving the same care to everybody and you're giving your best care. And that is the aim. That's the goal. You're giving your best care to everyone. Everyone deserves that. And if everyone was giving their best care to everyone, we wouldn't have to give these type of reports, and we wouldn't have to change our attitudes and be careful and with this one and that one. No, it's not be careful. Be careful with everyone the same exact way. You know, treat everyone with the same respect, the way that you would want to be treated and the way you want someone else to treat your family members. There's no special treatment here. Well, not with me anyway. So yeah, guys, what are you experiencing? Have you experienced something like that? Because I really don't appreciate it, and I don't think it's right, because that says a lot about the caregiver. What kind of care are you giving people? Are you giving certain people better care than others? What kind of foolishness is that? You know? All right, guys, so that's my little rant. That's my little experience. And if you had similar experiences, please share. And how did you deal with it? It's pouring down raining, so let me concentrate on the road. It's about to get slippery. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.